What's going down, guys? TK Pryor coming at you with another opportunity, hopefully to expand some minds. You know, I always ask the question, what is the catalyst in life that allows you to create success? And the primary answer among successful people is the daily due diligence and grind. So it's the daily effort that you put into accomplishment towards your goal that creates change, because you never give up. And eventually something changes or something happens, and whatever it is that you're working on becomes reality. So that's the process. And what the problem is that most people run into the first no and they give up. They don't make their goals a daily grind. They don't put constant due diligence and continuous effort into making that goal become reality. So what I'm doing is constantly putting effort into converting paper money into cryptocurrency, gold and silver. And my daily grind is interrupted with when I have and don't have paper money available to convert. But in between not having access to cash or not having access to Bitcoin, what I do is learn the process, study the industry, and focus on what it takes to be successful in terms of being strategic in my planning. So strategic actions towards accumulating gold, silver, and cryptocurrency by the gram in precious metals, and of course low valuation coins at high amounts when it comes to cryptocurrency. So that's what I'm constantly working on, guys. I don't focus on what other people have to say, because it doesn't affect my daily goals. You know, the only reason why I even take the time to share this information with Facebook is because there's a possibility that somebody out there can benefit. Everybody who can't benefit, I don't really give a fuck. That's not my concern. What I'm showing you is you have an opportunity to transition your life and participate in the great wealth transfer that's soon to take place. Because the fact is, the average I don't even want to call names, but you know, I'm upset because the mentality of the average person is that they don't give a fuck about nothing in life. And the people who watch my video don't understand and don't care and don't realize and will not ever do anything to secure their financial future. Nobody believes that there is a financial repercussion, a market correction coming, when there has to be a market correction coming, because we're $200+ trillion in debt. And the answer to our debt problem is QE to infinity, is continuously print more money to pay our bills. That has financial repercussions within the economic market. And the fact that no one is even smart enough to consider that there will be a dollar crash, that there will be a market correction for dumping trillions of dollars into the economy when it's not needed, when there's no demand for it, when all it's really doing is devaluing the existing supply. And you don't think that your dollar is losing value every single day when they are pumping money into the economy for no reason? You don't think that there's going to be a market correction when QE sole purpose is devaluation and an excuse to pay bills based on printed money out of thin air? So the fact that people don't understand fractional reserve banking and how the bank industry charges you interest on money that they printed out of thin air, and how it siphons money out of your pocket as a poor person, because fractional reserve Ponzi scheme is a top-up system that allows the people who are in the top of the pyramid to make all of the money and power. So essentially, you have to make educational decisions towards your financial future. And that's what I try to promote in these videos, and nobody effing listens. But your life is your life. I don't really give a fuck that people don't listen to me in my videos. What I say is, if you don't listen, don't fucking complain when you're like Cyprus, Greece, and Zimbabwe. What about Venezuela right now? Excuse me, Venezuela right now is living in hyperinflation. And the same hyperinflation will happen to the US dollar because the currency war going on, the ultimate goal of any currency war is to drive every other currency down to zero. And the winner of the war is the last currency left standing. So Venezuela is losing the currency war because they are in hyperinflation right now. And that's just a result of fiscal irresponsibility and negative monetary government policy. But guess what? The same negative policies and irresponsibility is going on in the US. So why is it that we feel like we won't be Venezuela? And why is it that you feel like you don't want to do something to protect your finances and your family's financial future? If you don't get gold, silver, and cryptocurrency right now and aggressively get it in a conversion manner that you can afford, you are setting yourself up for a financial failure that will be greater than the Great Depression, because we've never seen this much debt. Every cycle amplifies because of the added problems that comes in the next cycle. So 2008 on steroids, and some sort of false flag to blame 2008 2.0 on, so that you can't say that it was the fiscal irresponsibility of government policy. No, that wasn't it. It was this false flag that caused the economic collapse. And everybody says, yeah, the false flag caused the economic collapse. When it's clear to see, the writing is more than just on the wall. You can financially feel the vice grips on your pocketbook, on your household, where the dollar is losing value, where it costs more to live in today's society, but yet you're not making more. So the solution, people, is to convert what's left of the value in paper money into gold, silver, and cryptocurrency. Because those are asset management and financial insurance hedges. And the best thing you can do is accumulate now, because when the wealth transfer happens, it's the people who already have a lot of gold, silver, and cryptocurrency that will increase in value based on what they have. So the key is to accumulate now while the value is low. Because when the prices go through the roof, and that's historically how these markets, these asset classes respond to devaluating fiat currency. When fiat currency goes down, the asset classes that I'm talking about tend to go up. And it's only the people who hold those asset classes who make out in the wealth transfer. Because whatever you hold now increases in value 100-fold or 1,000-fold. So it's not rocket science, people. It's idiotic to argue about owning gold, silver, and cryptocurrency. Even though people come on my Facebook post and argue with me all the single time. When you know what? Nothing you do affects me. Nothing I do affects you. I'm only making suggestions to increase your financial future based on the fact that the dollar is devaluing. Based on the fact that we are on the verge of economic collapse, I'm suggesting that you guys get smart enough to convert paper money to gold, silver, and cryptocurrency. Now, I'm passionate about it because I know where it's going to lead me in the future. And I know where it's going to lead everybody else who scrolls past this video.